Welcome back everybody to Elder Scrolls Online with Tamrain the Crafter, our level 16, um, level 16 something starting with T. My words are failing me today. Hopefully my sound for you though is a lot better than it was. Alright, Midgard, let's see. We already know the motive for Redguard. 80 out of 80, oh boy. Alright, so I definitely need to empty out my backpack.
Welcome to the Bank of Daggers.
Alrighty, let's do a quick little bit of inventory fixing. We're going to go to our deposit. The Argentum can go. Clean pelt. Clear water. I'm going to put that in there for now. I probably will end up pulling it out. Now, Crown Restoration Potion reminds me that my other character had so many Crown Restoration Potions. She eventually put one in the bank. And I'm just trying to remember if... there. So we're going to withdraw that. There we go. Alrighty. So now she has 223 of them, and that should help her. It won't help her backpack space until I go through them a bit, but it will help her in other ways. Let's deposit the heartwood. Let's deposit the iron ingots. Today too is the first day of the dragon festival. So we could go and have a look and see what a special event is like at this level. If you're curious, I could also play it with a slightly higher level character, and you could see how that is. I don't know why I did that. I'm going to go pull those waters out of there. I know, right? Head is just not in the game. I also have a bunch of stuff that I probably should be crafting with to just to get them out of my pack, basically, or selling them. I could probably sell them, maybe. Don't know. Let's just take that back out. We can get rid of that. I mean, I have a ton of copper ounces here. I think maybe it's time to upgrade our jewelry, which reminds me of something else I was thinking I needed to do. So one of the things when you buy the High Isle DLC is you get access to jewelry as a crafting thing that you can accept writs for. And I don't think I've picked that up with this character. The other thing you get access to is Gonfalon Bay with the tribute cards and games, and they often provide crafting recipes, as well as, I know my brain's slowing down because I'm searching for stuff in my list here. They often provide crafting recipes as well as other useful bits and pieces. So I'm thinking maybe this character should make a trip to High Isle sometime soon, and get into that as well. Now I was going to put the Regulus away, the pulverized zinc. I know some of this I'm just not going to retain. Supple root, no, that's gold, right? Turn grains. Is that empty? No. I may have some spare soul gems with my main character as well, so we might have to put those in. Ooh. Well, let's get out of here. We'll just grab that blacksmith's crate because I don't think I had enough space to deal with it. So let us use that. Right, I'm gonna have to dump those in the thing. Crafting motive Redguard style. I should have a look and see how much that's worth, and then maybe list that with my guild, so that A, it's out of my backpack and gone. Is that a purple object? We could just donate it to the guild bank. No, it's blue. Maybe I won't donate it. They don't like it if you. I mean, no guild likes it if you just junk your ordinary stuff into the bank. It's not useful to them. It's not helpful to your team. So don't do that. I'm learning a fair amount, given this is my first time playing properly multiplayer and actually playing with an active guild.
Welcome to the Bank of Daggers.
I tried playing with a guild in Lost Ark, but they just abandoned the guild and didn't tell me, and I didn't know until until I ended up being the guild master with no idea how to run things. So that was a not a good experience. So having a really good guild to learn from is nice. Rightio, that's all done. Please excuse my creaky voice. I have 2 new dogs that are settling in, and one of them's picked up a bit of an infection as incontinence, so I'm not getting a lot of sleep. Carrot soup and golden lager. Let's just have a look at that. When I'm in the dungeons, I've stopped grabbing everything in sight. So, but what I have started doing is looking for the particular ingredients I need for my provisioning quests. So we're going to need carrots. That's it. We could buy those and get that done, but this might be problematic. Golden lager needs wheat. Alright, so when we go into our next dungeon, we're going to pick up a piece of wheat and a carrot if we see it. And if we don't see a carrot, we'll just buy one from the provisioner. Alright, which leads me to the next thing. I need to... Right, where am I? On the map. I don't have a house here, do I? No, I couldn't quite afford the house here when I looked at buying it. I'm slowly learning about, where are they, collectibles and housing. So this is what Rosalaw's picked up. She's picked up the Ancient Anchor berth in Gonfalon Bay Inn. She's picked up Autumn's Gate in the Rift, and the St. Delin penthouse in Vivek City Inn. Those 2 there are really small, but when you go to not collected, you can see the houses that are available. And so, for instance, the Old Velerthi Harbour House is available for purchase. It's about 350,000. But sometimes you've got to have an achievement in order to be able to purchase a house. And sometimes they're not available. I'm just trying to find one that's not available. Okay, here we go. So this one, the Exercised Coven Cottage, if you want to buy it, you can only buy it during the Witches' Festival, if I read that correctly. So, so all of these, you've just got to be aware of them, and some of them are really expensive. But anyway, that's housing. This is champion points. So when you get a character that is up to, that reaches level 50 and starts earning champion points, you actually get the champion points to spend across all of your characters. At first I was just putting them willy-nilly into like the basic things, but there's a couple of really good guides online that can give you tips on how to allot your champion points if you're trying to get a particular effect. If you want to play a healer, for instance, there's a more effective way of putting in your points so that you can get to healer, and just taking the base points isn't always the most effective thing to do. So I might have a look up on that, and we will. I'm torn between making a crafting healer and a crafting tank. I don't think this class is particularly good for tank, but then again, I haven't played enough to really know, so I'm going to have to do some research on that. So do not be afraid to Google up people like Alcast, who has some really good guides. Oh yeah. So don't forget to collect your materials before they evaporate, especially if you're playing a character and not playing it often. Let's go put those in the bank, because we really don't have enough space in our backpack to play with that. So yeah, so I'm really learning a lot of things
Welcome to the bank of
that aren't intuitive. I don't think that rawhide should have gone in. Anyway, to the game. I'm trying to clear about 20 spaces, if you're wondering what I'm doing. I'm trying to clear 20 spaces before I go. And maybe it'll be interesting for you guys to have a look at how you can join an event as well. So what we might do, just check my pack. Alright, I have 20 spaces clear, but I can clear a bit more of that. The other thing we want to do is see what missions we've got. So in Glenumbra we have the Weird Sisters. Alright, I have to finish that one off and that will clear. We have plenty of quest space, so I might just ignore that for the moment. Rothgar, I accepted the invitation so that a certain person wouldn't keep yelling at me, "Do you know how long I've been looking for you?" every time I ran past her. So that's going to just sit there and take up space until I feel like playing Orsinium. Ooh, I have some writs to do. Dram of Ravage Magica. You can also look up the ingredients you need to find for your alchemist writs. Blacksmith writ. All right, we might go and get rid of fill those and just clear those off our thing. The sad thing is those. Once we clear them, another lot will pop up. Our guild, so Anchors from the Harbour, is for the Fighters Guild. Long Lost Lore is for the Mages Guild. Actually, we really want to get into the Mages Guild line because we want to go into our lore library and actually unlock. There's another library section down here that we can unlock once we finish the Mages line. Antiquities. We need to go to Solitude. And that's something else I want to do before this character levels up too much further, because it's something I didn't do with my first one, and I wish I'd started doing this a little bit earlier. So we do need to do that. I know, I'm not overwhelmed, you're overwhelmed. Okay, Elsweyr is where this thing is. We can go for these deliberately, or we can just go. I mean, the Anarchina style is part of the event, the Palatine style is part of the event. There are a bunch of things we can explore. There are a bunch of quests we can explore as well. And we'll probably pick up a couple of these quests if we just head in there and do them. There are some armor sets that are found in Sunspire that I've seen recommended for certain builds, so that might be worth having a look at if we can get to the level required. We're nowhere near it though, I don't think. Yeah, Codslayer, I don't think so. Alright, let us first then, in that case, get our heads together. Let's clear our crafting writs if we can. And oops, now do I get jewelry crafting writs? I don't yet, because I have to get that. We will do that, we'll get the jewelry line, I think. Research, I can research. Right, look, I know it's sometimes nice to be able to wear the good stuff, but if you're crafting, being able to actually craft the good stuff is also good. Deconstruct. Let me just check. We're going to jewelry. Hover over that. Okay, that doesn't give us any advantages. That doesn't, and that doesn't. So I can happily deconstruct those without worrying that I've given away an advantage. Let's just beep that. That'll give me some bits and bobs to go stick in the bank. Enchanting table. Okay, I cannot make what I need. Trifling glyph of stamina with tar. Well, alright, what do we need for that? Let me just type it in. Trifling glyph of stamina with tar. ESO, those are my search terms. Game Skinny. Game Skinny is the top of the list when you Google it. And Joro, Oko, and Tar. No, Joro, Denis, and Tar. Sorry, I read the health one out. So let's go see what this what Camille has for sale.
Anything can be made better through enchantment.
So we'll go into here, because I don't really want to start. Actually, let's, before we go talk to her, look in our craftables. Okay, we have Jorah. We don't have Denis. And we don't have Tar. So we just need Jorah, Denis and Tar. So let's see if Camille sells Denis and Tar.
Anything can be made better.
Alrighty. So that would be a no on Denis. We have to find that in the wild. I'm pretty sure Tar is the same. So we are going to have to start raiding those little glowing nightstands for that. I know, it's all about crafting this morning. We are going to get to the more exciting stuff later, hopefully. Let's have a look at our clothing station. First thing we're going to do is we're going to check our research. I've got nothing on the boil. That looks great. Let's do that. Bloodthorn Weiress Mantle. Actually, you know what? Before I start doing that, why don't I just check and see what armor and weapons I've got that I may want to equip instead of deconstruct. Might be an idea, right? Okay, Jaggerfall Guard. So it doesn't look like I've picked up anything that's going to give me a big combat advantage. Some resistances there that look pretty nice. Yeah, alrighty. So I can happily destroy everything that I've got in order to increase my crafting skill. Let's start with this one. Infused, huh? Let's research that one. Go E. Alrighty. Just zip over here for a minute. And we're back to here. Alright, did I destroy all the things? Maybe. No, I did not. Okay, let's see what we can craft first. I have 246. I reckon I can fill that pretty easily. I just have to make sure I've got what I need. So we're going to craft that one. Craft that one. It's really simple. Just always, you just got to check your, got bits and bobs to do. Alrighty, we can go turn that one in. That's nice. The only problem with doing it that way, of course, is now I have to remember not to deconstruct what I just crafted. Haha. I know, we'll get there. Alright, there are a few things in here that I could research. Now, sometimes when I've got a bit of backpack space, I will actually hang on to them. We are... Oh, whoops. Okay, these 3 new things. This is what we don't want to destroy, because they've only just been put into our inventory, so those are the things we've just crafted. Let's get rid of those. I'm actually thinking with an event on, I might destroy... I know, don't yell at me. I'm going to destroy all of those. In order to learn their weirding ways. There you go, we leveled up our clothing, but this is for our writ, so we won't destroy that. Okay. We're good, we can leave that now. Let's head on over here. Blacksmithing. We will process our iron ore. Let's see if we can make this. I have 316 iron ore. I think we can fill this writ too. Let's do that. That would be 1. And again, I've forgotten to do the to deconstruct things before I get into this. So oops, my bad. There we go. That's all done. We can now fill that writ and hand that in. Let's see what we can research before we go any further. I've only got 1 slot available, so no weapons are available. Well, that's a relief. Let us research reinforced. And that will destroy that, which means we'll have an extra space in our backpack. Let's not do anything with the new symbol on it, because we've only just crafted them and we'd like to hand them in. Alright, that's all of that done. Right, that's our blacksmithing and our clothier writ done. Is this... Now, where have they hidden the woodworking skill? Where are we? Oh right, we're in Daggerfall. I'm just going to jump over onto this roof and slide on down, and that way I won't take any damage. Because the roof breaks my fall. I don't know what the people are thinking with the sound of footsteps thudding on their overhead, but anyway, they're not coming out to yell at me or try and shoot me off there with a crossbow, so we're good. Let us process our rough maple. Check our research. Nothing in the weapons. Don't forget to always check both tabs here, otherwise you might miss something you can research. Man, I hope Targoth won't be too mad at me. Creation. No, let's go deconstruction first. Boom, that's gone. And go into our apparel. Deconstruct our maple shield. Go into creation. Now we can do everything. Let's just get that done. 1. And Inferno staff. You'll notice we're about to run out of molybdenum, so when I go to the next staff I'm going to move across and start using up, I don't know, let's make it the obsidian this time round. It helps keep your backpack light and your bank have space as well to use up those materials, unless you want to save a material for a particular style, because you notice every time you change your style material, the style of the thing that you could craft actually changes. So I mean, if you really like the look of the Dark Elf Obsidian, the Dark Elf Lightning Staff, then maybe you want to hang on to Dark Elf, the Obsidian, so you can craft that for weapons you want to hang on to. What else are we doing? Right, that's our woodworking writ done. We don't want to go to the outfitting station. I haven't worked it out yet. Alchemy station. Alright, we're missing items or traits. Otherwise it would have them highlighted. Let's go find out what we need to keep an eye out for. So far we know we have to keep an eye out for Denis and Tar so that we can finish our Enchanter's Writ. But now we're going to look and see what we need in order to create a Dram of Ravage Magicka. Let's have a look at that. Alrighty. Benevolent Bowed is the one that hits the top of the Google search list for this one, so we'll have a look at them. Maybe they're really good. Actually, they're pretty good because I've looked at them before. Right, so we need to keep an eye out for, I would say we've got our best chance of getting Blue Enteloma and Emetic Russula, or Emetic Russula and White Cap. So Blue Enteloma, Emetic Russula and White Cap is what we're going to look for as we're travelling through Mushroom Country. And we're also going to look for Denis and Tar. But the first thing we're going to do is go and deliver our writs, which I think involves, yeah, running past the Fighters Guild. And the stables, which I think I've come one over. Yeah, I didn't have to come all the way this way. Past the pig pen and the inn, if you're in Daggerfall. This is the landmarks you look for. Ooh, I haven't done that quest. We won't pick that quest up just yet.
What do you want?
I know it would be actually quite a lot of fun if I was to put some points into the some champion points into the ability to go faster. That would be pretty good. Alrighty, let's go. We have a blacksmith delivery crate. Place the goods in the crate. I'm going to open that. Go to here. This is the newest thing in our inventory, so I'm just going to go E to use, R to take all, and then E to use the shipment of ingots and R to take all of that, because it means that it's really easy to do. If you're short on inventory space, this isn't going to help you unless you're an ESO Plus member, in which case you will get all your crafting materials.
My cousin could use a set.
All your crafting materials will go in a crafting bag, and you won't be using up all of this space just for them. Woodworking. Alright, we didn't get anything out of anything material wise. Place the goods crate, complete the quest. So yeah, so ESO.
It seems this shift will never end.
Oh, now he's whining about our supplies. Thanks, mate. Alrighty. So yeah, so that's pretty much that. We're gonna go and use our shipment of cloth. Take all of that. Alrighty. So now we're going to go back to the bank because we're down to 56 out of 80 spaces, and I reckon we can drop that even further. I know I'm sprinting everywhere. I don't know if my... You have not set an active mount. Really? Well, how remiss of me. Let me go and see what sorts of active mounts this character... I don't think she has any, actually. My other character has a few, but this one, not so much. Let's check it out. Where do I hide my mounts again? Oh man, it's in collectibles, that's right. And it's in...
I heard Bloodthorn assassins tried to kill
mounts.
King Casimir.
Ooh. Alrighty, so I did pick up a Stable Master's pack, and that's where you get the white mane horse from. The sorrel horse is there. And the Sadrith Mora Spore Steed greeted me in my inbox this morning, and I think it has something to do with the event that's currently running. So maybe we'll ride that with this character. Let's set that to active. E. Alright, so this character has this one set to active. Now. Oh wow. That is such a pretty pony. In a mushroomy kind of way. Alright, there's my fungal pony. Right. So yeah, so occasionally when there is a special event on, you'll end up finding that you've got a little surprise in your mailbox in the morning, and it'll be a gift or something. I know, I was going to say I can go faster than my pony. She's prettier to look at than me. H to get rid of the pony. And also I think you dismount as you open doors automatically. You can't just ride your horse everywhere. apparently it's rude to ride your pony into the house. Who knew?
Welcome to the Bank of Daggerfall.
Ah, thank you, Angier. Okay, now I'm going to make it a little easier to find my materials. I'm going to hit the materials bar. And then we can just see the, when did I pick up Denis? Huh. Flax, flint, garnet, honing stone, iron ingot, jute, manganese, pewter ounce. Normally I don't put the dust and the raw items in except when it comes to things like antimony, just simply because that's, you eventually get enough, it's a pain in the neck to keep in your pack all the time. So there we go, now we have 41 spaces. Alrighty. I know, I'm delaying when I need to go. Now if you have a look, some of those writs, because I picked them up on a different day and I fulfilled them, I could actually go if I wanted and do them again. Clearly not that one because I didn't fill any of those.
I've got what you need.
But I could do another round of equipment writs, which is really good for our XP. So let's go do that. That's just because I haven't pulled a writ from the board today, so process those. No point looking at research. Linen gloves were something that we picked up as a reward. And we can do dark elf robes. Let's just do that. Now she's limited to these styles because these are the only styles that she's learnt. So she needs to learn a few more styles. Maybe I should send her something in the mail or in the bank. And that way she could expand her styles a bit quicker. Alrighty. That's the clothier writ done. Let's grab the blacksmithing station. We already know we've got tons of iron to do this with. So we'll just grab this. Well, we can. That's nice armor actually. That dark elf style isn't bad, is it? Alright. We'll see if there's anything to deconstruct. Let's not deconstruct the new thing. That would be devastating. Did I do that with my clothing? Oh no, I have a horrible feeling now. Let's see if I deconstructed. No, I didn't deconstruct the clothes I just made. That's a good thing. I know. I'm not sure. I might try my white maned horse if this one disturbs me. She's kind of made of mushrooms. Spore mound. Man, when that pony has a bad day, so do you.
Hear ye, hear ye.
Woodworking. Let's have a look at this. Anything to deconstruct? An oak inferno staff. Let's... No, don't put it back, dear. What are you doing? Destroy that. No apparel. Alright, 1 restoration staff. 2 restoration staffs. Okay, staves. And a shield. I like that style too, that's kind of pretty. Alright, that's our 3 new writs just finished. And if I could actually find the door instead of getting lost, we'd be good. Let's go deliver these. Once you've started to get used to seeing things in to the landmarks in a city, moving around it gets a lot easier. It does sometimes take a little bit to learn. I know, right? What? Alright, blacksmith delivery crate. Place the goods within the crate.
Shifting cargo is thirsty work.
I'll buy you a beer later, if that's what you drink. E. R. Shipment of ingots. E. R again. Escape. Deliver this one. Complete the quest.
I know good work when I see it.
Oh,
That's
thanks.
good work.
Thank you. That's so kind. E and R and E and R. Radio. Alright, and Clothier. Place the goods in the crate. Complete the quest.
I'll go to the tavern after this. Have some drinks.
But, you know, that's almost like a hint, isn't it? Clothier's satchel. Let's go E. And then R. Radio. Let's see what that little alert is down in that corner. Oh, good. Congratulations. So someone's already over in Elsweyr having fun. So that's the other thing on joining a guild. You'll sometimes get notifications that just let you know how your guild mates are going. That was a flying pony. See, there's someone with a speed boost. Yeah, 1554 champion points. We too will be able to run that fast one day. And there's someone whose mount's got a speed boost. So many things you can do with the champion points. Once you work it out, I'm completely lost again. There we go. Oops, talk to Angia.
Welcome to the Bank of Daggerfall.
And then we'll get rid of our latest bits. Citrine. Flax. Flint. Actually, it could just be I can't craft in those styles because I don't actually have the style material. That would be, you know, more like it. Petty repair, pewter dust. Sanded oak, sardonyx. Steel ingot, turquoise. Alrighty. 41 out of 80 is not too bad. Actually, what I should have done was, and I will, because losing backpack space is a pain in the neck. So like I said, if you don't want to have to do this fiddling around with your backpack space, ESO plus, but if you're not going to play it very often, you're going to have to weigh as to how much benefit you think you're going to get from it. Me, I'm still on the fence. I know, I take a lot to convince. Although, the more I play, and the more often I play, the more I'm like, maybe I should do ESO Plus. But then I want to make sure my budget can handle it, so... so there's that as well. You've got to think of, yeah, what you're doing. There we go. Research is up to date. Let's just destroy that one. That's it. I think we're done. Finally done with faffing about with our inventory. I am definitely, every time I have to do this running, I get more and more tempted just to spend my my championship points. At least you guys get to see what they do if you have a low level character or a secondary that you're starting out. Let's have a look at this.
Welcome to the Bank of Daggerfall.
No worries. Welcome back. Okay. So all of the new stuff usually stacks at the top if you haven't opened your backpack. We've got a few things to sell as well, so we'll do that. We'll just find ourselves a... What's Gervais doing up there? Oh, okay, no, it's Satin Pearl. Lord of all they survey. That's what's happening. Let's go find a blacksmith. We're gonna sell them some stuff. Nope, that's not a blacksmith. That's a player character. That's a blacksmith.
Steel and stone.
Steel and stone. I know, man. Life's impossible. Let us sell all the stuff that we can sell. Do I have any potions I don't want to... Oh, wow. I have glyphs. Why haven't I destroyed those? We're going to deal with that in a minute, because that might give us the glyph we're missing. Before we do, though, why don't we see if we can stick it on something we're wearing? Divines, health enchantment, intricate. I guess we could add one of these. Health, magicka. Let's give them magicka. I don't know what that does there. It's intricate and now it's got a magicka enchantment. Stamina. Stamina. I'm still wearing my Red Rook disguise. I should probably fix that. Let's see if there's... Okay, it's already got a healthy enchantment on it. That one's got decisive on it. That one's got training. Oh, that one's got precise. Do I have any poisons? Because they're a good way to unload your poisons is to stick them, is to actually equip them, because they come out of your inventory. Alright, let's deal with these spare glyphs and free us up another 8 or 9 spaces. So what we're going to do is go into destruct and just destroy all of those. Let's see what it gives us. Mape, Jera, Denis, Tar. There's a Tar and there's an Oko. You know what, I think we can, yes, we can now create that. Oh, that saved us some trouble. Mind you, now we have to go and deliver it. But that's pretty good. And when we come back, we'll have another one to deliver too. Acquire a Tar aspect. Oh no, I used my Tar. Wow, wow, wow. Let's see if this lady sells
Anything
sells
can be
Tar. I don't think she does. Alright, no. So we're going to have to still go out in the wild, but at least we only need to find one Tar aspect. I've taken to with my character that has a higher set of backpack space. I've just taken to carrying the glyphs around with me. Alright, we are going to go into our store. This is how to start or how to get involved in the special quests if you're just starting out. You want to go down to events, quest starters, and event quest Bane of the Dragons. 12 days left is free. You right click on it, you go purchase and confirm. Boom. And that is all you need to do. Actually, I don't know if she has a house either. Let's have a look and see if she has the house quest. Oh, we might do that another day. Maybe. Seeking a tenant. That is the house quest.
Akatosh, save us! Dragon's hide. Dragon! Olsi, curse it!
Really? Oh, okay. I guess I better talk to Captain Samara, wherever she is. Did I cause that? Oh dear. Oh, I am in so much trouble. Let us hit our M for map. We are looking for our quest, wherever it is. It might help actually if we just go J. If we go into quests, holiday event Bane of Dragons. We want them to show it to us on the map, so we're going to go M. And I'm going to set that as my destination, and hopefully now I can see it. That looks a long way away, doesn't it? No wonder it's not coming up as a little arrow.
You do well to keep quiet.
I'm wondering if that's actually in another country. I probably should have checked that, shouldn't I? Duh. Bane of Dragons. Show on map. Right click. Yeah, it is a long way away. We might as well just find a way shrine and head to the Rimmen way shrine for this. So we can run to the Daggerfall way shrine to start with, or we can drop this way. Maybe pay a visit to the stable master to increase our... No, to increase our mount skills.
If you want a horse, then we have something to talk about. If you...
Okay, when your character has a mount set active, they can take riding lessons provided by the stable master for a small amount of gold. Use the plus located next to the desired skill to increase it. One riding lesson will be offered by the stable master every 20 hours, so don't forget to visit the stables daily. And that 20-hour counter will only start after you've bought your riding lesson. Rightio, my mount increased. So I'm thinking we won't run. Or we could run, that would be a great way to unlock stuff. But we won't. Maybe. Because basically we'd have to run all the way across the top here. Yeah. Why am I going this way? I'm a long way from where I need to be. I need to hang a left. Hang a left. Go this way. Jump off a cliff. Oh no. I woke something up. I don't know if I can beat these guys. They're gonna notice me in a minute. Oh no, you're in trouble, girl. Alright, mushrooms is needed. Ice shield is needed. We need a bird. Ow! A bird to the face for you, you cheeky monkey. And maybe some potions. I'm going to ice sleep them in a minute, but living that long is going to be awkward. I keep forgetting I have a not very strong character. We need to get one of these guys down before they smite us. Oh, that's right. Uh-oh. Haha, knocked yourself out. And for that you get a bird to the face. Well, that is definitely going to help without... Uh-oh. Ooh, these guys look a little bit more serious. Well, okay. Oh. I know, I'm still learning my abilities. One, and ouch. And maybe a 4 would be helpful right now. Hello. Uh-oh. Q. And a bird to the head. There you go. Man, that was a lot tougher. Whew. Radio. We were, look, all we were doing was looking for a way shrine. And I think I got a little bit lost. Ah, I'm not that lost. We're good. We're also keeping an eye out for, what was it? Imp thingamy, what's it? And something else. We'll remember it when we see it. A medic Rashula. There it is. One-way shrine. Do we want to fight the wolf today? Maybe not. That cuirass of health looks pretty inviting though. We might have a look at that. See how that goes. I just need to zip-a-dee-doo over here so I can see things. There we go. Alrighty. Let me just have a quick look in here. We're going to go with... I didn't know Daedrus had a heart. Armor. Steel cuirass of health. It reduces my maximum magicka and stamina, but it gives me a maximum health. Alright, I don't really want to play with those. Where did we say we had to be? Elsweyr. So right click to zoom out. Hover over your map to find things. And I've forgotten where Elsweyr is actually. I think it may be... Right, hang on. There's your starting island. Southern Elsweyr. Ah, there's my marker. That made life a lot easier. Zoom in. You can click on the map to get into the map closer. Click on Rim and Way Shrine and we'll just fast travel over that way. I don't know how smart it is to bring a character of this level into this region, actually. I guess we'll find out. And the hard way. as per normal. Okay. And between now and next episode, what I'll do is I'll check and see what I can do with my champion points to give this character a bit more survivability. But if you're just starting out and you don't have champion points, coming into the Land of Dragons is pretty tough. Alright, as you can see it's pretty busy here and events are amazing for actually meeting a lot of other people. Alright, let's just go into our map because that little square is going to irritate me. F to remove it. We want to go over that way though, so I am kind of almost facing in the right direction. I just need to get a bit. There it is. So, did someone just boost me? Wow, thank you, whoever that was. Alright. Let's go start this quest. And see if, you know, maybe we can survive it. Alrighty. It's a good way to level up. And your survivability is much improved. Let's talk to Captain Samara.
Ah, are you here because of the summons?
Oh, yeah.
Excellent. It is good to know that heroes come from all over Tamrain to assist Elsweyr. Of course, this one cannot send people to die without proper training.
Okay. What training?
An effective course on dragon slaying, courtesy of the Elsweyr Dragon Defense Force. As of late, the scaly beasts have caused far too many deaths. To combat this one put together a proper training program for both amateurs and veterans alike.
Ooh, what does this training involve?
3 trials. First, you must retrieve a piece of vital draconic knowledge. Second, test your combat prowess by securing a Defense Force standard from the depths of a dungeon.
Uh-oh.
Finally, you must present to me a fresh dragon heart. Are you interested?
Sure. I'll participate in the training.
We shall see if you're up to the task.
We will
Speak
indeed.
to this one's apprentice Taz for more details. He can say more about each one of the trials themselves.
Thank you, Captain. I don't know. That does not sound like training to me. Apprentice Taz.
I see you've agreed to the trials. How exciting!
Huh?
You will not regret your efforts.
Okay.
I promise you. Captain Samara has put her heart and soul into the Elsweyr Defense Force. Each trial was thought through with care.
Captain Samara said I should speak with you for more details about the trials.
Of course. First, the Trial of Knowledge. We suspect that there are buried tablets in the canyon surrounding the Stitches that contain ancient dragon-slaying secrets. The only mandatory part of your task is to locate one and bring it to me there.
Is there an optional part?
If you so choose, I have a few of my draconic-themed questions for you. A small exam, if you will.
Okay.
Such fun. Next, the Trial of Endurance. You must battle to the depths of a dungeon within Elsweyr and claim the Defense Force standard placed inside.
Oh, goody. What's the last trial?
The Trial of Bravery, the most harrowing but necessary test. Knowledge and skill mean nothing without the metal to face your foe. Slay a dragon and bring Captain Samara its heart to prove your courage.
Wow, thanks for the information. I'd better get started.
Wonderful, anytime. I'm happy to be of service. Please let me know if you need further assistance. Many have approached the trials with hope and determination. Not all have the strength to see them through, but I have a good feeling about you.
Oh, thanks for your faith, Taz. Oh my giddy aunt, what have I gotten myself in for? Let's have a look at our map. Okay, so this is complete the Trial of Knowledge. This is the Trial of Endurance, and this, and I'm going backwards. Trial of Endurance, Trial of Endurance, Trial of Knowledge. And I guess we just find a dragon for the last one. Well, why don't we go and have a look at this Trial of Endurance? However, we're going to do that next episode. The time for this one is up, so I'm going to leave you here. We might find ourselves a stunning view to have a look out over Elsweyr. I mean, look at this place. It's one of the other things I love about ESO. One of the things I loved about, oh, I know, brain's gone blank. Edge of Eternity was the fantastic, stunning landscapes. You know what? We might get ourselves out of our Redguard gear while we're at it. Probably should just destroy that. We will unequip that. Head over here. Uh-oh. I think it's under R for Red Rook Disguise. Yep. We will destroy that. I can get another one later if I need it. We have nearly 50 spaces in our backpack, so I'm pretty happy with that. But there you go. On that note, guys, I'm going to leave you. If you enjoyed the episode, please hit like. If you want to see more, please hit subscribe. I'll check you later. Take care out there.